Hello students. Now if you remember, we were talking about different methods of concentration, and in the last few modules we have already done with the first three methods of concentration. Now let us go for the last method of concentration called as leaching. Now as I told you, leaching can be used only for aluminium, gold and silver. Now talking about leaching, what is it based upon? Now you know what is a leach? Leach selectively sucks out the harmful blood from our body. Likewise, in this leaching we are going to use an agent called as leaching agent, and this leaching agent is going to react only with the metal compound, and they are going to convert that compound into a water soluble compound, whereas the gang or the impurities are water insoluble. So the water soluble metal compound can be separated from water insoluble gang purely by filtration. So leaching is the technique which can be used only when the ore is soluble in a suitable solvent. So the principle is this: we are going to extract a soluble material, means an ore or a metal compound, from an insoluble solid, means gang or an impurities, by dissolving them in a suitable solvent, which is what we call it as a leaching agent, and this is a normal laboratory technique. And as I told you, this entire leaching can be used only for gold, silver and aluminium. Let us understand the principle of leaching again. So we have a metal compound which is containing a lot of impurities. So to this we are going to add a leaching agent which is just a suitable solvent. Now this leaching agent is going to react only with the metal compound, and they are going to convert into a complex which are water soluble, and the impurities are water insoluble. So the water soluble metal compound is separated from the water insoluble impurities purely by filtration. Now once this impurity have been removed, now we need to regenerate the leaching agent, because now metal compound is containing a leaching agent. So this metal compound is further treated with something. Because of that we will get the metal compound and the leaching agent is regenerated. Well, this is the principle of leaching, and as I told you, this is used for aluminium, gold and silver. So first let us talk about leaching of alumina from bauxite. Now this can be done by two processes. The very first process that we are taking care right now is the Bayer's process. So let us understand the principle and the working of the Bayer's process. So first of all, we have a bauxite which is containing a lot of impurities. Now to this we are going to add a leaching agent, and as I said, leaching agent is purely a solvent, and in this case the solvent that we are using is sodium hydroxide. So this sodium hydroxide will react with bauxite, and they will convert this aluminium compound into sodium compound of aluminium. Now students, you need to remember, sodium salt of anything is water soluble. So bauxite was insoluble, it has got converted into a sodium salt of bauxite which is water soluble compound, and this sodium salt of bauxite is also called as sodium meta-aluminate. So this has got converted into a water soluble compound which will get dissolved in water, and then there are impurities or gang which are water insoluble. Now we can separate these two purely by filtration. Now the next step is we need to regenerate the leaching agent. So if you take this sodium meta-aluminate, it's further treated with some molecules of water. Because of that, a leaching agent which is sodium hydroxide is regenerated, leaving a concentrated metal compound which is aluminium hydroxide. The process gets over here. But if you go to see, this aluminium hydroxide is a gel-like substance. It's a jelly substance, so we would not like to have gel which can be used for the purpose. So what we can do is we can take this jelly substance and we can heat it, and because of the heating they can lose a few molecules of water, and they can lead to the formation of aluminium oxide, which is also called as alumina, and hence the name leaching of alumina from bauxite. And the name of the process is Bayer's process, and the leaching agent is sodium hydroxide. Well, that's Bayer's process.